Hello everybody, welcome to my channel and today's video. This is going to be a very different video to usual because in today's video I'm not doing any unboxings, I'm not doing any makeup looks, no sort of review-ish, because today's video is all about my first year on YouTube. I can't quite believe it's been a year. It really does only seem like yesterday, since I was sort of umming and ahhing whether to do it, going out, buying my camera, having a couple of practice sessions. I have to admit there are 2 or 3 videos on my computer that were filmed, never edited, never uploaded. So yeah, so I thought I would come on, we'd have a bit of a natter. I'd maybe go through some of my goals that I had, whether or not I've achieved those, what sort of things have I got, you know, in mind as goals for next year, the upcoming year, whatever. Yeah. So, grab a cuppa, get some snacks, get your feet up, get all nice and comfy, and yeah, let's just go through the last year or so. So, first of all, I have to say, at the time of filming this, I currently have 170 subscribers, which is amazing, absolutely blows my mind every time I see that subscriber count. I honestly never thought anybody'd watch. I might get a few of my friends subscribing, you know, to support and stuff like that. And kind of my very first goal that I did set for myself was I really did hope by the time I got to this point, my first anniversary, that I would actually have 100 subscribers. I was like, that's probably pie in the sky, but we'll set that goal and we'll see how we get on. Well, I actually hit my 100 subscribers about 4 months ago, I think, and I was like, oh crikey, that's awesome, that's amazing, that's really blown my mind and got to that level well before I anticipated. So I kind of set a new goal of 150 by my first anniversary, which again has been smashed. So thank you so much. It really is humbling. It's kind of surreal that there are so many people that are enjoying my content. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing that you're enjoying, but you are, so thank you very much. I've got a number of very loyal subscribers who have been with me literally right from the start, and that's been one thing that really has been lovely, because particularly right at the start there was a couple of fellow content creators that I'm now going to mention, and that's Aisha, the Moon and Stars. I will link Aisha's channel up here for you. Alright, if you don't know who Aisha is, please do go and check her channel out. You never actually see her appear on camera. All you ever hear is her voice. But she does unboxings, she does hauls. I think she's on about doing an update to her makeup collection as well, which I'm very interested to see. And the other YouTuber who subscribed very early on is Rachel from Enigma Reviews. Again, I will link Rachel's channel up here for you now, so you can go and click on there. Obviously there will be in the description box as well. Both of them are still subscribed now. They honestly, their support, their encouragement, their tips, tricks, pieces of advice have been absolutely invaluable. Massive thank yous to Rachel and Aisha, because honestly I think at certain times, particularly, you know, within that first 6 months, without that encouragement, I don't know whether I'd have continued, to be perfectly honest with you. Because I was feeling a bit like, you know, can I do this? Am I any good at it? What? I don't know. I mean, since then, I've managed to get to know a lot of other content creators. And the wonderful Lisa from Authentic Beauty. Again, link up here to Lisa's channel will be popping up on the screens sort of about now. Lisa, oh wow, I've only been getting to know Lisa over literally about the last 4 months, and she contacted me, and she is again just so encouraging, so supportive. She's really helping me with social media sides of things, because I'm not somebody, I don't own a mobile phone. No, I know. No, I'm being honestly deadly serious. I haven't owned a mobile phone for just over 8 years. Things like Facebook, things like Instagram, Twitter, I'm not on Twitter. You know, they're kind of a minefield for me, and that's probably, I don't know whether it is my age as such or if it's just the way I am. But yeah, so Lisa's really helping me with that. And Lisa and I are actually starting to collab, working together on quite a bit of stuff. We've done a couple of video collaborations, and we have got another one coming out soon. So make sure you are subscribed and you've clicked that notification bell, turned it on to all so you know when we do upload. Me personally, that's about 3 times a week at the minute. Lisa, again, is very similar content to myself. She loves the makeup look. She loves playing with makeup. She's only a couple of years older than me, so we're very similar. She's also into a gothic and an alternative, or, you know, just sort of that sort of different side of things. Rachel, I forgot to mention, Enigma Reviews. She doesn't particularly touch beauty anymore, but she is very, very more on the gothic and alternative side. So she will do clothing hauls, shoe hauls, jewellery. Her thing is she loves to support small businesses, particularly ones off Instagram and Etsy, and if they are gothic and alternative inclined as well, then all the better. Yeah, and that kind of leads into why I set my channel up as well, because I'm 41, and last year when I got to 40, I've always been a little bit alternative. I've always enjoyed my makeup, and I've always done very gothic-y and graphic type makeup looks. My favourite colours are black and purple and silver. Purple eyeshadows I have used for years and years. In fact, on my wedding day, I had purple eyeshadow on. Having had my 3 children, my 3 wonderful boys, after my youngest one, he's 2.5, and I haven't gone back to work. I've decided to stay at home, look after him. He has some health issues, so, you know, we have a lot of hospital appointments, or pre-March 2020. Yeah, I used to work in retail, so I used to wear makeup every day for work. It was, you had to kind of thing. But then having children, I basically hardly touched makeup for the best part of about 10 years. I was searching YouTube, because again, we didn't have YouTube. So I was searching YouTube, trying to find somebody my age that was into the looks I was into, or the colours and things that I was into, because I'm not particularly a neutrally type person where my eyeshadows are concerned. I like blacks, I like purples, I like dark greens and blues, and yeah, I'm not really just your basic sort of neutrally girl. So trying to find somebody, like I say, my age, with my skin type, which is oily, but extremely sensitive. I have rosacea, I have cystic acne, I have done all my life, well, from being a teenager. the channel was started from a place of wanting to help, because I thought, if I can't find what I'm looking for, I can't be the only person like me out there, you know, in their 40s, you know, getting a bit, you know, they're still trying to use the same makeup techniques they were using as a teenager and in the 20s, and they're struggling, they're finding it's not working, they're losing confidence. And so I wanted to get out there and say, look, you know, this is how you can do it. If you like your big gothic batwing eyeliner looks, you know, yes, you can still do it, even though you're potentially getting crepey eyelids. There are just different ways of doing it nowadays. There are different products out there, and that's where it came from. The subscription box thing was actually, that was never, I didn't start up as a subscription box channel, if you know what I mean. I kind of fell into that by accident. Not that I've been sorry or I regret getting them or anything like that, because I really, really don't. I love the fact that I was introduced to, through doing my channel, I got to find a YouTuber called Luna Lily, and she unboxes Medusa's makeup. So it was watching her video on that subscription box that led me to it, and I'm still subscribed to that to this day. So yeah, it was kind of an accident that I fell into it. However, you know, I don't think that's a bad thing. Like I say, I am starting to cut back on particularly the beauty subscription boxes, because what I have found over this past year is the vast majority, or in fact all of the subscription boxes that are out there that contain like makeup items, they're all very safe. The colours they put in are very neutrally, very safe, and that's not me. Which is why I'm continuing with the Medusa's one, because they are aimed more at the sort of gothic alternative market. You know, the colours you get in those are your purples, your blacks, your silvers, you know, not so much of your browns and your neutrals and things like that. So much more appealing to me personally. I'm also not a lip gloss girl, and I just don't like the feeling of it on my lips. I don't like them, nah. And again, a lot of subscription boxes, that is what they will send you, and they're all in these nudie, pale pink, pale browns, and I'm just like, it's just really not me. So yeah, so I will be cutting back on a lot of those. Plus with the skincare side of things, I mean, literally, I have got a plastic storage box. It's one of those, is it like 25-litre things? And it's absolutely jam-packed with skin and body care. So I really don't need any more. I think I've probably got enough up there now to last me for the next 3 years, in all honesty. So yeah, so the subscription boxes will be reducing. I will still keep a couple of them on, the beauty ones. But again, having the beauty subscription boxes has led me in to the gothic and alternative subscription boxes, which again is more me. That is more appealing to me, so that is the direction I will be going in. I also want to be able to have the time to do the makeup looks, because that at the core of it was why I started the channel. It was to play with makeup, to find out new makeup brands, to buy their products, to test them out, to try them out, and let you guys know what they were like. And particularly because we're in the UK. Now, a lot of brands are based in the US, and yes, you can order from the US websites, absolutely, not a problem. However, with a number of them, you then have customs charges to pay once it gets over here. So you have RVAT, and you pay that not only on the product you've bought, but also if you've paid for any shipping. And the shipping from America can range vastly from like $10 up to, I know I've seen one site quoted me $50 just to get something over here. So yeah, and then you've got a charge from Royal Mail for £8 just so they can tell you that you owe customs money. I don't get that, but anyway. So yeah, so it's trying to find brands as well that are sort of UK and European based. That is a direction that I would like to go in. Ones that are what they classify as independent brands, so they're not owned by a huge conglomerate. So they're not like, you know, like L'Oreal, Estee Lauder, or MAC or Max Factor, where they own all sorts of different brands as well. So small independent makeup brands. I did a list in January this year of brands I wanted to try. I'm doing that again for next year, but again there will be less of the American brands on there and more of the UK and European ones, purely because it's cheaper and easier for us in the UK to get those rather than getting the US based ones. So there we go. But yeah, actually having the time to sit down and film and do the makeup looks for you, that's what I want to get back to doing. The other great thing, as well as being introduced to so many lovely content creators, is the one positive for me, and it really is a massive positive actually, that's come out of the current COVID-19 situation, is the fact that I started doing my live stream back in April, I think it was, end of April. That was something that I'd never thought about or considered doing, and it was because purely after a month of lockdown, and I'd literally only left the house maybe once or twice a week for shopping. Again, although I'm not somebody who goes out really regularly, I'm not out every weekend or like that, never was really. But I was missing meeting up with people. I was missing actually talking to people. So I decided, well, why not try this live stream thingy malarkey? And oh my goodness, I am so pleased I have. It's been honestly, it's my favourite day of the week. So if you don't know, I do a live stream every Friday evening. It's called the Friday Night Natter. It starts at 8 p.m. GMT or UK time. And it literally is a virtual get-together. So it's me sat in front of the laptop, and then some of my wonderful, loyal, regular subscribers come in there, and literally we natter, and they're talking to me in the live chat. And it can be about makeup, it can also be about cars. Seriously, a few weeks ago, about 3 months ago, group of about 8 of us in the live chat one Friday evening, and we spent an hour talking about cars. But that's the way it goes. You know, if anybody's got any advice, or they want to ask for advice, they want to give advice, they've got any recommendations of anything, you know, oh, there's a new candle come out at B&M and it's only £4 and smells absolutely delicious, you know, just literally what you would talk about down the pub. So started that in April. And I've literally, since April, there's literally only 1 week that I haven't done, and that's because I'd gone away on holiday in the summer. And I really missed it. I really missed it. And the husband, the children, they all know, oh, Friday, it's Mummy's live stream, you know. And now, you know, sort of these few months down the line, and I'm looking back and I'm like, that was, like I said, that was never anything that I'd even considered or thought about doing. But I'm so glad that I have done it, because it is my favourite time of the week. I absolutely love it. It's my sort of chill out time, and I find you get to know everybody a lot better in those live chats as well. It's such a lovely community that is building on there. Lisa, Authentic Beauty, she does 2 live streams a week as well. She does one on a Thursday morning at 11 a.m. UK time, which is like a get ready with me. So she'll put her makeup on and, you know, getting ready for a day basically. And then on a Sunday she has self-care Sundays, and that's the reverse. So she takes everything off, she does a skincare routine, we do sheet masks, and by collaborating with Lisa and getting to know Lisa a lot better, we are both now moderators for each other's channels. So in those live streams, you know, Lisa will be looking after the live chat in there, making sure everybody's sticking to guidelines. We've got no nasty people trying to upset the equilibrium or anything like that. And I do the same for Lisa on her live streams. And that's been fantastic. That was something I would never have thought about. And collaborating with another content creator, now that was a goal. That was a goal that I wanted to set for myself, for my channel. But honestly, I hadn't got the confidence to approach anybody to ask them if they wanted to do it. Because, you know, literally less than 100 subscribers, you kind of like, well, you know, who's going to want to work with me when I ain't got many people watching me, kind of thing. But Lisa did. Lisa reached out to me and basically sort of a bit nervously asked that question to me, and I was straight away like, oh my goodness, yeah, I'd love to, that'd be amazing. And that's where it all started from. So again, getting to know different people, getting to work with different people, different collaborators. I mean, my mind's kind of suddenly gone blank because there's so many people that are just so fantastic. Like I say, that everybody in the live chats, they are so friendly, so encouraging, so open-minded, and it's heartwarming. It really is heartwarming to know that not everybody's a negative Nancy. Not everybody's into the drama and spilling the tea and all this malarkey, because that's just not me. I don't like to be negative. I'm not gonna withhold information from you though, you know? So if I'm reviewing something or I'm unboxing something or whatever, and if it's a product I'm not keen on or whatever, I will say, you know, not keen on this, doesn't work for me, however, go and try it yourself and see what you reckon. Yeah, I like my reviews and my videos to be completely honest as well, and I am honest in them. Like I say, if we get something in a box that I think is amazing and is fantastic, you will see how excited I get, and I can get quite giddy on videos as well, you know, so yeah. Yeah, so I just can't help it sometimes, but then at other times I'm like, yeah. And this is something else I tend to do as well, is a lot of facial expressions. I talk a lot with my dandies, with my hands. Yeah. So how has this year been? It's been a very steep learning curve. I mean, like I say, I'm not good with social media, I'm not good with technology, so things like learning how to edit a video, using editing software, what's the best software to use, all that is just, it's an absolute minefield, and I'm still getting there, you know. And again, I know I've got a long way to go with that as well, but I'll get there, slowly but surely. One of the sayings I teach my boys is, you know, slow and steady wins the race. And it's true, you know. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get somewhere. It's the fact that, you know, it's the getting there that's important. And I do feel like I've learned an awful lot. Being much more comfortable in front of the camera is one. And again, I think the live streams have helped with that. Just the editing process, how long it takes, because, you know, you might see a 20-minute video come up, but that video, potentially I could have half an hour, 40 minutes worth of footage that I've then edited down or cut out or whatever, to get it down to a bit more of a manageable level. If you go back to my early videos, you can see there's virtually no editing in those whatsoever. And when I've done a makeup look, I've literally, you know, you've got the full hour that it's took me to do it. Not everybody wants to sit for an hour and watch a YouTube video. That's something I've learned. Because that's something I've learned is I used to do sort of, I actually used to film putting the makeup on both eyes. But what I do now, and what I've had to learn to do now, is literally do one eye, then I turn the camera off and I recreate on the other side, and then I come back, you know, because the editing process of cutting out, doing that other side was just extending the editing process by a number of hours. So it was to make the editing process a bit easier, which it has. But the next goal where that's concerned is to sort of improve on the editing skills, and also to figure out how to do proper thumbnails, and get the text, the lettering in and stuff like that, and just make the thumbnails a bit more attractive and to make them stand out a wee bit more. So that's my next goal where that's concerned. What else? Using the makeup that I've got, you know, sort of maybe not buying as much next year, because my entire collection that I've got now really has been built up in this last year. So, and it's been requested that I do a makeup collection video, which I will be doing, and that will be coming up in December. So keep your eye out for that, guys, because literally everything I've got I have accumulated in this last year, and well, I think it's pretty impressive, to be fair. It's far too excessive. Nobody needs that much makeup, but you know, hey ho. Yeah, and like I say, just to get more looks out there for you, and just to have fun, to help build the community a bit more. Lisa has set up, Lisa's done it all. I keep saying it's both of us, but she's the one who actually set it up. We have a joint Facebook page now called Making It Authentic, and on there is, you know, a space for anybody who is a creator or has a talent or a hobby or a blog or whatever. And you can go in there, you can pop your links in. If you found out about a fantastic sale on, I don't know, BH Cosmetics, you can pop it in there and let everybody in the community know. So yeah, again, that's a space just for information building and things like that. To put out there when we release our videos and things, because neither of us have got a community tab yet on our YouTube channels, because we're not monetized. So if there is any sort of issues with, I don't know, maybe potentially somebody's not very well, or, you know, if I'm suddenly not very well and I need to cancel doing a Friday night natter, a live stream, I've got no way of telling you all. So the Facebook page is there for that. I also have set up an Instagram account. I set that up a while ago, and it's the same name as the channel name. So it's Make, and then rather than the hyphen sign, character, whatever you want to call it, it's the underscore one. So it's Make_ing it up on Instagram. Search on there, follow me on there, because again, that's another way. If I've ever got any urgent information that I need to relay to you all, I will pop it on there, as well as the Facebook page. So what am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to trying new indie UK-based or European-based makeup brands. I am looking forward to working more with Lisa. We've talked about ideas and things of what we can do together into next year. I'm looking forward to growing the channel. I really, really am. It's been a wonderful start. I'm looking forward to getting to know even more of you, even better. I'm looking forward to getting loads more makeup looks out there for you all, being able to sit down a bit more regularly and play with my makeup. I'm just generally looking forward to a lot of things. I did want to mention as well that I'm at 170 subscribers at the minute. I have a giveaway going at the moment. I will link the video up here for you now. And that is to win an advent calendar. It's an advent calendar that I've created, and this idea for this giveaway was put forward on one of the live streams one Friday night about 2 or 3 months ago. I was talking about it. I wanted to do a giveaway for my first anniversary, and two of my lovely regulars in there, Anita and Rebecca, they'd been talking about how they'd made their own advent calendars to give for friends, like in the last couple of years. And I thought, well, what a fantastic idea. So I have actually created my own advent calendar. It's got over £300 worth of products in it. It's a 25-day advent calendar, and the closing date for that is literally in 3 days' time. So it closes at midnight on Thursday the 12th of November 2020. So like I say, go and check that out, and if you haven't already entered that giveaway, then please do get in there before the closing date. I will then be drawing the winner live on my Friday Night Natter on, which is very appropriate for me, the following day, the Friday the 13th of November 2020. So if you want to find out who has won that, you'll have to come and watch it. Although obviously when the live stream's finished, I will pop a pinned comment in there sort of saying who has won, and if they've not been in the live stream, then they'll need to contact me for their address details and everything. So yeah, so generally I'm looking forward to doing my next giveaway, which will hopefully be at 250 subscribers. No idea what that's going to be yet. I have got some bits and pieces building up that I've been sort of squirreling away over the last few months. So again, you know, please do, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're around and you're in with a chance of winning those. I don't make my giveaway videos very obvious. I don't put the word giveaway in the title, and that's because, you know, you're putting a lot of love and effort and support into my channel by subscribing, by watching my videos, so I want to give that same amount of love and support back to you guys. And you know, that's the people I want to win my giveaways, is those that do interact with me, that are liking the videos, that are commenting on the videos, you know, because all of that interaction again helps boost the channel. It helps promote the channel. It helps tell YouTube, you know, oh, this one over here, she's not doing too bad a job, and yeah, people are watching her, and maybe we should show this channel to a few more people, particularly because of the way I've spelt it as well. So because it's not the proper spelling of the word making, I often get lost in the algorithms of YouTube. So that's my fault, but I'm not going to change the channel name now. So yeah, so if you can do all that for me, guys, then I really would appreciate it. And just, I hope you've enjoyed this first year with me. Some ups, some downs, some bit of diversion and a bit of weaving around at times. It has been stressful. It has been a lot of learning very, very quickly. But it has been fantastic, and I'm so pleased I did it. If there is anybody out there watching this that's like still not sure whether or not they want to give it a go, honestly, my advice is just do it. You know, get a camera, get your mobile phone, and just do it. Just film it, put it up there, and see what happens, you know, because you don't know. You don't know what's around the corner, and you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone in 6 months' time. I mean, a year ago when I started, you know, there was just this odd little murmuring of this virus called COVID-19 over in Asia, and then look where we are now, you know. So life's too short. Don't live with regrets, is I think what I'm trying to say. And I don't regret starting this channel one iota. It's helped keep me a bit sane during lockdown when I had the children at home for 6 months, you know. That wasn't the easiest thing in the world, but having my channel, my bit of escapism, really has helped. And like I say, meeting and getting to know all the wonderful people who regularly come in to the live chat on a Friday night has been so special. Plus I have some wonderful new subscribers. A lovely lady called Casey Jane who has her own channel. She's a fellow Yorkshire lass as well. So again, head out, have a look at Casey Jane's channel. She does lots of thrift or charity shop hauls, Poundland hauls, B&M things, you know. She likes the spooky and a gothic-y stuff as well. Bits of makeup in there as well. I was watching one of her videos on reviewing the new Killstar Coven makeup. I was interested. I was going to be giving that a look after watching Casey's video. I'm like, oh, thanks for that, Casey. You've just saved me some money. I won't be going there. So yeah, another wonderful new subscriber. I'm gonna say this slowly. It's A Sassy Nation is the subscriber's name. They don't actually post any videos themselves. However, they have commented on them. We've been sort of nattering a little bit in the comments on a couple of the videos, and they happen to be a deaf subscriber. Now, one thing some people might have noticed, but some of you might not, is every time at the beginning of my video and at the end of the video, which I am getting towards the end now, I do some little bits of signing. Because of my youngest son and his health issues, we are learning Makaton in our house, which is basically a simplified version of British Sign Language, or BSL. And this wonderful subscriber reached out to me to say how they appreciated not only that I do a little bit of signing in my videos, but also the fact that I allow subtitles on my videos as well, which apparently I didn't realise, but the creator has to allow. Now, that's something I've always done, because I'm a big believer in that BSL and sign language should be taught in schools. It's part of communication, it's part of English. So for me personally, I don't see why it isn't. Again, working in retail, you know, we used to have some deaf people come into the shops where I worked, and so I would always try and sign hello and thank you, and the look of shock on their face that somebody, you know, had took just that little bit of time, a little bit of effort. Yeah, so it was lovely to hear from a deaf subscriber that they noticed that and they appreciated that. So again, you know, and these are all people from all over the country. I'm up here in Yorkshire, Aisha's down there at the bottom of the country, you know, with one of the most fabulous views at the end of her road, I have to say, because she's right near the sea. The lucky little mare. But yeah, it's, how else but other than being on here and having the channel would I have done that, you know? So for that, I am so grateful, so appreciative. So yes, that's been my first year on YouTube. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this sort of more me just sitting and chattering to you and nattering about me and stuff like that. I've been filming for nearly an hour, believe it or not, but I will be cutting this down, don't you worry. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this video and you would like to continue supporting me on this YouTube journey and helping me achieve those goals that I've just been talking about, please do make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're hitting the like button as well on the videos, again, so YouTube will put me out there in front of more people. That would be awesome. Thank you very much. So thank you for watching. Let's see what the next year is going to bring, guys. I'm sure it's going to be quite a ride. So please do come along and join me on this journey. I think that's everything for today. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Keep safe and well, and I shall see you in the next one. Oh, don't forget to enter the giveaway before Thursday. Bye.